stuff going here. Let me get this other phone rocking. Keep saying I don't have internet connection for some reason. What's everybody doing? Back in my truck. A lot from my truck again. Boy, I'm glad to say that. Let me tell you. Borrowing a truck is like, it's not the best. It's not the best. All right, I think we're rocking now. So what's everybody doing? I am trucking today. Uh, turn this down. Let me get everything going. I'll get to some comments here in a minute. Everybody smash that like button for me if you could, if you're coming in. We'll see. What was I doing? I was doing something. Oh yeah, either way. I done forgot it now. Oh, see who all's in here. Killian's Trucking's in the house. Jerome Jones, what's up? Sorry, this phone is super slow. There's a reason I got rid of this phone. All right, there we go. Now we're rocking. We'll get some chat. I see DIY's in the house. Did not get a chance to watch you on Just Trucking just yet, so I'll be sure to go over there and leave a comment. If you guys don't know, DIY was on Just Trucking's video earlier. So if you're into that sort of thing, go check that out. Go check them out. Let me grab some water here. Oh, tire pressure monitoring system's gonna go off on me over here. I got a video tomorrow morning about tire pressure monitoring system. So if you guys are interested in that, check that out. Let's see. Let me get to some Admiral Reefers in here first. What up, President Cash? Not much. Fate Trucking in the house. Hey, if you guys don't know, Fate Trucking has put out a video. Yeah, go check it out. I haven't had a chance to troll it yet. I've watched it, but I haven't had a chance to go over there and troll it yet. Thank you very much. $40. I need that. I need that money right now. Let's see. Let's do a little quick math here. I know math is so entertaining on the internet. So, my first bill at the shop was $6,400. My second bill was $435, and my last bill was $865, which comes out to $7,700 in the last month. Whew! It's been a rough month. But we trucking now. Maybe we'll make a little profit on this load. Grafton in the house, channel member. Thank you very much. Trucking with MC. How's it going? Killian's Trucking, channel member. Uncle Cash, what's up? Jamie O in the house. How's it going? Thank you very much for stopping by. Barry's in the house. Swollen Plum says, how's the hammer hanging? Low. Trucking with MC says, yes, I finally caught a live. There you go. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. What's on everybody's mind tonight? I kind of didn't want to shut down as early as I did. I got about 2 hours left to go, but there's just nowhere to park over there where I got to deliver. And we're in that time of year when the sun sets at 4:30, so you got to be parked early, or you don't get a spot. So. And I'm kind of going to an area that's not good about having a lot of parking anyway. So, it is what it is. I took a spot. I found a spot. I took it. But I got to get up at like 3 in the freaking morning to get there on time now. That's trucking. Grafton, thank you very much for stopping by. Sky High says, yo, Cash, what that thing smell like? Killian's Trucking says Indiana to Illinois to Georgia. Indiana to Illinois. Is that like a two-pick? Is that a two-pick? Jerome Jones says Salvation is stuck in Dallas traffic. Okay. Yeah, that's not a good area. Dallas afternoon traffic. I don't envy that. Seven Seas Transport's in the house. What's up? There's my brother DIY. DIY is on a special mission this week. He got down south and he tracked down Just Trucking. And now I don't think it was a coincidence. If you ask me, it wasn't a coincidence. Them two probably collaborated there. So they could time it out, so they could hang out together. Let's see. Cattle Holland, good evening and welcome back. Yeah, hey, welcome to my truck, everybody. Oh my God, it's so nice to be back in my truck with no check engine lights, no oil leaks. My water temperature gauge is working. Winning. Put her in the wind yesterday. I don't know. I got about 600 miles in yesterday. It's pretty sweet. Getting a good day in, getting back in the swing of things. Sterling, how's it going? You back at work yet, Sterling? Big Dog Trucker 68 channel member. Go check out Big Dog Trucker 68. Says, hey, brother Cash. Cody's in the house. Says, what's up, Cash? On a new account, automotive, 65% instead of chasing miles. Yeah, there you go. I'm a big fan of percentage. Unless it's a really good mileage rate, if you can get like $3 a mile, hey, run it. But I like percentage. I don't know. I'm kind of I think when you do percentage, it's more of a positive attitude. Like, I'm not saying you always make more money, but to me it feels like when things are good, I can benefit from it. Of course, that pendulum swings both ways, we all know. But yeah, good luck with that. I love automotive runs too. Very consistent. You can get very consistent on those. Hunter P. Brown in the house says, good afternoon, sir. I'm at Long Island. Oh, I'm not envious of that. I am not envious of that. Jamie O says, Jerome Jones, did you listen to Mike Tech Tools channel about FedEx Ground? Okay, about FedEx Ground. Freight Trucking, $40. Thank you very much. Welcome back. I appreciate that. DIY says, troll him hard. Yeah, hey, that's what I do. I got 15 accounts. I'm the master troll. I troll myself sometimes. That's how bad I am at it. Jamie O says, Mike Jones Tool and Tech channel. I'll have to check that out. I've not heard of that. Sterling says, I'm not going to work until probably Tuesday night, staying on power only, but they got me running up to Seattle and back to Reno. That's a pretty good run. I guess if the weather's good, I'd like that run. Jackknife TV says, just pick up one of those Christmas cactus loads and had 25 stops. You'll be able to make that 7,200 back in no time. Yeah, I mean, the beauty of it is right now, freight is paying so good that, the downtime hurt me more than the $7,000 did. Because, I mean, let's face it, like, you put money back every load, or week or whatever, however you get paid, you put a little money back, and then when something comes up, you deal with it. But the downtime in this market, in a reefer game, the month of November is usually a banger. I mean, like, November is not the month you want to be down in reefer, But yeah, I think I'll have to do the weekly recaps on it, but I think I made like $15,000 for the whole month. I mean, I literally did one out and back. So I worked maybe 10 days out of the month, if that. Let's see. Struggle MC says, DIY, I'm going to your channel tonight and subbing. Yeah, everybody go sub to DIY. That's my brother. I got some allergy problems or something going on here. Boy, my sinuses are jacked. You got to dig my Sudafed out. But yeah, everybody go check out Killian's Trucking in the house. Let's see. Channel member, by the way. Thank you very much for that. Cattle Holland says, and all the revenue you lost. Yeah, that's the big one. See, that's the guy that knows right there. The key is the revenue loss. I mean, honestly, the money I made just running like 10 days out of the month. Like I can make that $7,000 back. Luckily, in this market, how I probably didn't even lose money on the $7,000. Where I really got hit was, you know, the home time is expensive when it's extended like that. You want to do more, you want to go and do, and it just adds up. It's expensive, and like I say, the lost revenue is the key. Barry says 7,700 in repairs. Weekly recount might be a negative. Yeah, I mean, I had some hard negative weeks there, but it's like it's why you build savings. I didn't stress it too much. I tried to enjoy it. Roger Moore's in here with a live show. What's going on in Roger Moore's world today? I got that bulldog. I got that bulldog yard truck driver's phone number for you, by the way, Roger. Anytime you're ready, I'll send it over to you. Treco DMC says I picked up in Minnesota today and headed to Garland, Texas, to the craft. There you go. I picked up out of Minnesota yesterday. Minnesota freight was looking good yesterday. Had me some real nice offers. I had a load offered from South Dakota. It would have been like a 200-mile deadhead, but paying like $7,000 to go to New Orleans. Frozen food, $7,000. I turned it down just because they wouldn't work with me on the pickup time, and it was like, I don't like to pick up loads that we don't agree on everything, because giving $7,000 is a lot of money. But if you get there to pick it up and then you're late because they won't work with you on the pickup time, then like they wanted it picked up at a certain time and they weren't going to give on it any. And I was like, well, I'm too far away to go get it now. Like one of those things. They waited too late in the day to, or I waited too late in the day to try to get it. So sometimes it just doesn't work out. We all know that. But yeah, that Minnesota freight was killing it. Rolly Aces, what's up, Cash? Checking in from Virginia at the moment. All right. Hope everything's going well out there. DIY Semi says Florida traffic sucks. Yeah. Were you pulling some dollar mile freight out of there? What you got going on out of Florida? Freight Trucking says Freight Trucking. I'm working on that name, bro. I'm working on it. Freight Trucking says Wisconsin traffic sucks. Wow, that's weird. Normally Wisconsin's really good. You must be over like in the Milwaukee area. Or there's like something going on. Usually Wisconsin's only bad for me like on a Sunday afternoon, because I don't go to Milwaukee much. El Merluzzo, after I screwed that up, says, yo, what's going on, peeps? The other day I was rolling through a two-way road and another truck coming the other direction blew a kiss at me. I was like, what is going on here? Yeah, I noticed you. I recognized you. You must not have recognized me, because that was me. That's my move. I'm advertising, you know what I mean? Nomadic Brit says, evening, Cash, DIY, and all the chat. Hey, everybody go check out Nomadic Brit. That's a good channel. Little Guy's Booster Seat. Wow, what a name. Little Guy's Booster Seat. Says, I'm late. Where can I apply for Swift? You just walk right through that door. You tell them who you are, and they'll give you a job application. I think I took that picture at a Target. Target was, Swift was running the Target the other day. DIY Semi, I just subbed to your channel. Yeah, everybody go check out DIY. He's killing it over there. Big Dog Trucker says, Riverside, California to Rome, Georgia for $9,500. Woo! Yeah, I needs me one of them. California is just blazing right now, man. It's crazy. We talk about rates, what they used to be. Now, I'm not one of these guys that thinks rates are going to go down or anything, but, like a year and a half ago, that was like a $6,000 load, I mean, it's ridiculous. Love these good rates. Glad you're getting it. Glad. Samuel says, when is the down season for flatbed, would you say? This time of year right here. Late fall, early winter. Flatbed usually takes a little bit of a hit right now. Like November, December, January, it's a little meh. In my flatbed experience, that's when I noticed it was slower. Because in the spring you get everything. You got landscaping moving. You got what else? You got building supplies moving in the spring. This time of year, flatbed, it's more specialized this time of year. Not many people putting shingles on houses right now. It's just that time of year. Not a lot of people building decks or building homes, moving plywood. I would say this time of year is probably the down season for flatbed. 100 people around says Long Island has been great. Got some barbecued buffalo wings for dinner from a mom and pop that ruled. Nice. Traffic sucks and tolls do too, especially on GW. But I have fun here. If you can tolerate places like that, like Long Island and the Bronx, you can get some great runs, in and out of there. But you got to be willing to deal with the tolls and everything. So, I had a guy tell me in trucking one time when I first started out, he was like, do the things that no one else wants to do, because that's where the money's at, So it's true. It's true. Like right now, if you want to go south and you want to run, across I-10 all winter, you can do that, but the money's not going to be as good because everybody else, I shouldn't say everybody else. Most people want to go do the same thing. So you're going to be in that category. Shannon Thomas Trucking got a channel member over here as well. Good evening, everybody. Everybody check it out. Dangerfield Trucking says, what's up, Cash? Hope all is well. Yeah, a little bit of a trying day yesterday, but let me tell you, I went to an Americold that loaded me in 1 hour. Literally from the time I showed up to the time I left was like an hour and 5 minutes. Paperwork and all. It blew my mind. I didn't even know what to do about it. I just started to get comfortable. I thought I was going to be there all afternoon. Let's see. Yeah, everybody check everybody out. Nomadic Brett says, what up, Shannon? Barry, $7,000 for a load of groceries. Wow. Yeah. Frozen food from South Dakota down to New Orleans. Man, it's like $4.50 a mile to haul groceries. It's good times. It's good times. Dangerfield Trucking says, I'm not at the par, been busy. I'm assuming you have your truck back still at the same company. Yeah, same company. I got no intentions of leaving here. I know a lot of people have been getting their authority this year, but see, I got my authority back in like 2008, and possibly the worst time to ever to get authority was 2008, and it went to hell, and I've seen it from both sides now, and I think for me, being at a good company, there's power in numbers, there's benefits to it. So, yeah, I'm happy here where I'm at. I do have my truck back, as you can tell from my orange seat belt and my white door frame. There you go, back in my truck. Very, very happy to be back in my truck. I appreciate the loaner truck. I appreciate the guy letting me borrow the truck so I could go make some money, but it's just not the same. It's just not the same. Truck 1MC says, I got to jump in the sack and start running at 1:30 a.m. I'll catch the replay in the morning to have something to listen to. Good night, everyone. Yeah, I appreciate everybody catching it on the replay. I do. Appreciate all the replay gang. Normally I get like 200 views on a live, and then the replay gang will come back in and bump it up to about 400. So makes for decent numbers for a channel of my size. Freight Trucking, God dang, Fate Trucking says Milwaukee area, bro. Yeah, that area is a little rough over there. They just redesigned all that, but I don't think they did a good job of it. Dangerfield Trucking says, any thoughts on JB Hunt 360? I'm trying to build up my broker portfolio. Just got approved with JB Hunt. Yeah, you can make some money over there at JB Hunt. Honestly, for my dealing with dealing with different brokers and these out-based things, to me, JB Hunt is one of the better out-based brokers, in my opinion. Like, I don't pull convoy loads. I don't pull Uber freight. I just have too much trouble out of them. You know, it's like they got some good paying freight, but by the time I deal with all the hassle and the runaround, I'm like, I didn't make any more money than I want to have just, pulling for TQL or CH Robinson or one of those guys. But yeah, JB Hunt, I've not had many problems out of them. Yeah, so you can do good over there. JH says, hanging local in Hollister, California today. Where's the freight? I would assume it's out there where you're at. Let's see, everybody checking everybody out. Good talking to you the other day. Okay. Rolly says, fuel $3.99 in Jersey. Unreal. Ouch. Yeah, that's some expensive fuel right there. That is expensive. Let me see what we got here. What's Mudflap got to say about it? Do you have Mudflap? Hopefully you got Mudflap and you can get some cheaper fuel. They're working on more stops in the Northeast, by the way, just so you guys know. Like, if you haven't checked Mudflap in a while, I recommend checking Mudflap because, they're adding like, between 20 and 50 stops a week right now. Well, I can't get it to work. Oh, okay. I'm not signed in on this, apparently. Oh, no, I don't want to sign up. Let's see here if I can get this to work. Oh, man, what is my password? I don't think that's my password. May have a problem here. No, that is my password. Let's see what they got out that way. I ain't been out that way in a while. I got to running back and forth like to Texas, and then my truck went down for a month. So, but yeah, they're starting to add a few out there. Like Pennsylvania is actually coming along really nice. Okay, none in New Jersey, but yeah, there's some new ones out there. Got a new one in Maryland. That's nice. Yeah, check out Mudflap, guys. It's growing. And it's growing for good reason. Like, it works. I bought fuel at the Road Ranger in Oakdale, Wisconsin last night. I think it was $3.02 a gallon out there, and that was a 60-cent discount at the Road Ranger. So yeah. Trucker Beetle Bailey in the house. What's up, bro? Says took a $8,800 load, LA to Pittsburgh, PA. Damn it, y'all killing it out there in California. Big Dog Trucker says, Brett, I enjoyed it. Okay, yeah, everybody check them out. There's Mr. Vic Med in the house. Everybody check out Vic Med. A lot of information over there on Vic Med's channel. Says, what's up, bro? Not much. Back in my truck, enjoying my Freightliner. Just nice to be in my truck. This is my home away from home. Technically, I spend more time in this than I do at the house, so it's nice to be back in my truck. Like everything works like I've got it set up to work. So yeah, I enjoy that. Mike in the house says, holy cow, Americode in 1 hour, you scored. Yeah, that Americode is awesome. Awesome little Americode down there. Not a big Americode, not a high volume. I'm assuming that's not originally an Americode. It's probably like a cold storage that Americode bought and hasn't ruined yet. But yeah, it was pretty good. Let's see. Trucker D says, what up, Cash from Chino, California? Oh man, you're probably killing it out there. I'm seeing some rates on here that are just unbelievable. Hunter P. Brown says, yep, I took a load of forklifts from Bree, Kentucky. I've been to that forklift facility there in Bree, Kentucky. To Eastern Long Island for $4,800 on 900 miles. Then I grabbed a load going to Mesquite, Texas for Pep Boys that was going out of business. 1,650 miles for $5,000. There you go, man. There you go. Going to places no one else wants to go to, like Long Island. Look at what that paid. I mean, even with tolls, that's crazy money. I mean, that's over $5 a mile. So what if you pay a bunch of tolls? That is great money. Nomadic Breath says, Vic Man, saw the video on your hit, Cascadia, and that sucks. Yeah, I put that in my watch later. I'll get to that later tonight. But yeah, I seen that, man. Everybody's getting hit right now. Like I'm thinking about making a video just telling everybody, hey, calm down and get out and look. Like, man, I know 2 guys that got hit last week, and I'm like, what's everybody doing? And then I was watching South Georgia Hot Shot. He got backed into at a truck stop. And then, now Vic Med, it's like, what are these people doing out here? I don't know if it's like, rates are good, so people are in more of a rush, or if it's just a lot of new people coming into the industry. I'm not sure exactly what, I'm no investigator. I probably will never know, but it's a little weird, that all this is going on right now. Like a lot of people getting crashed into. Let's see. Okay. Oh, by the way, if everybody just came in, hit that like button for me if you could. Got 40 in the house, 23 likes. Oh man, I am the offender today. Look at this. I didn't even like my own video. And I claim I'm a professional at this. What are we talking about? Let's see. Let me get back to where I was at. Hunter P. Brown says the rates are absolutely insane here. Yeah, that is, man, anytime you're over $5 a mile, I don't care where you're going, there's profit. There's profit in there. I mean, you could go to Alaska for $5 a mile and deadhead all the way back and still be at $2.50 a mile. Let's see. Vic Med, give him the thumbs up. Yeah, everybody go watch Vic Med's videos. It's a good channel. It is. I like it. Living with Leaf says, first stream. Glad to see you here. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate everybody. The parameters of the live show, just in case there's some new people here. This is the best place, in my opinion, to ask questions. Because, I don't know everything, but man, some of these people in this chat right now have a lifetime of experience. You know what I mean? A lifetime of experience. So if you want to ask any questions, here's the place to do it. We will try to get to the bottom of it. If I can't figure it out, no one else knows, we'll try to Google it and get to the bottom of it. You're free to talk about anything you want to. I don't care. If I don't like the comment, I'll skip it. No spamming the chat. Don't put the same comment like 100 times. What else? If you've got a channel, drop a link to your channel. People are always looking for other people to watch, and they just don't know about you. So drop your link, get some free advertising. And if you don't have a wrench, you can't drop a link. I don't think it'll let you. I'm not blocking you from it, but if you have a channel and we don't know about it, let us know. Just say, hey, I got a channel, and if you can't, drop a link, and we'll go check it out. Because that's main 2 things I'm doing. I try to do on these live shows is, help people out, share information, and grow channels. Because there's a lot of YouTube channels that are better than some of the bigger channels. They just don't get recognized. So, yeah. Big Dog Sugar says, sunny and 86 degrees in Phoenix. Wow. I mean, it's been warm here. It was like 60 degrees in Minnesota yesterday. The first day of December, like 60 degrees. Absolute madness. It was like 50 here in Indiana today. I'm in Ohio now, excuse me. Big Dog Trucker, okay. 86 in Phoenix, man. You could go swimming. Like, I would be finding me a swimming pool at 86 degrees. I need to get in the water. Hunter P. Brown says, yeah, this Pet Boys load I'm doing is Uber freight. Okay. Yeah, Uber's got some, like I say, Uber and Convoy got good paying freight, but I get to run around on a lot of it. I'm not a huge fan of it, but, hey, that leaves it for everybody else to go make money on. Captain Cleaner Wiener, love that name, says, finally caught you live, been watching replays. Hey, I appreciate that. Nothing wrong with being on the replay game. Dangerfield Trucking says, thanks for the update, everyone. Be safe. I got to go shower and get some Z's. Delivery at Kroger in Shelbyville, Indiana tomorrow. 6 a.m. Good night, everyone. Be safe. Oh, I just delivered at that Shelbyville Kroger last week. Did not have a good experience there. Of course, it was the day after Thanksgiving, so you can imagine what a kind of a madhouse that was. But yeah, you pull in the gate, you hang a right, you go up to that guard shack to the right, and they check you in, and they make you pull around the corner and park, and then they'll call you and say, "Hey, come get your paperwork." Then you got to go get your paperwork back from the guardhouse, and then go to a door. It's like a convoluted setup. It's very unstreamlined, but it's Kroger. What do you expect? Shannon Thomas Truth says Mudflap is awesome. I haven't paid $2.98 per gallon since I started using it. Wow, congratulations on that. I was at 302 last night in Wisconsin. I could live with that. It's not great, like that same fuel stop. That same fuel stop last summer, I was getting fuel for under $2 a gallon. So, it is what it is. I do like that. There's a Love's across the freeway, but I like that Road Ranger because, man, you can get in and out of there so quick and easy. Yeah, it's a good Road Ranger there. Nomadic Bear says, we are getting 50 cents off cash price at Pilot Flying J with Schneider and 60 cents West Coast, if that helps you compare. Okay, so, I don't know. Let me see if I got... God, this phone is horrible. Okay. There we go. Let's go to Trucker Path. Let's see what some local fuel prices are here. But yeah, that's probably reasonable. I was getting 60 cents off at the Road Ranger, so it's comparable. I gotta say, like they put a lot into it. Let's see. I tell you what, just to compare it properly, I'll go to Wisconsin. I'll find a Pilot near there in Wisconsin. Let's see. I know there's a Flying J up here somewhere. There's a Hook up here somewhere. There it is. That Flying J is... They're at $3.55 a gallon right now. So if you were getting 50 cents off a gallon, you'd be at $3.05 a gallon. So yeah, Mudflap is really brings like the independent owner operator into a realm of reasonable fuel prices. It really does. Let's see. Trucker D says doing local P&D runs for a FedEx ground contractor. Nice. How you like that? 100 P. Brown says, I don't know, I get scared too easy. I can't sleep through thunder in my truck because it sounds exactly like a head-on collision of semi-trucks. Yeah, you gotta get used to it. Nomadic Bria says, I'm 6-year Schneider contract tanker. Want to see where the industry is going and maybe change next year. Who knows? Okay. What would be your main reason for wanting to change? Is it like the tanker work, or is it, like, do you want to switch like to some different type of freight? Wild Bill, the unofficial mayor of Chicago's in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Wild Bill says, hey, Cash, hello, brother. What's up, Wild Bill? I hope you're having a good day. Hope you didn't work too hard today. Let's see. Trigger D, looking into doing regional work. There's a local truck company where I live named KKW. Any info on them? I'm not familiar with KKW. If anybody else knows, like what city are they out of? Trucker Beetle Bailey says, I just booked my next load from Bringingville, Pennsylvania to Chibong, New York, to Pembroke, New Hampshire. $3,600 for 550 miles. Nice. Yeah, there's some cherries out here right now. The load I took down, where did I go last time? Oh, that's bad when you don't remember what you just did. I think I went down to Kentucky. Yeah, I did. Stopped in Shelbyville, Indiana, and then I went down to Louisville to the Kroger down there, and then I came back to Missouri and came back up to Minnesota. Both cherry loads, really. Cherry loads. Other than that load time on that other one, ooh, that's not so good. There's a link to Cattle Hauling's channel. Everybody go check out Cattle Hauling. I appreciate it if you click that link. Give them a shot. It's like me. I always say, give it a shot. If it ain't for you, I get it. But, at least give it a shot. I do like watching cattle hauling, though. It reminds me of my dairy farming days. Cattle hauling, thanks, Cash. No problem. No problem. Appreciate everybody. Nomadic Brett says, Turbito Bailey, that's cash money right there. Yeah, that's making real money. Making real money. Wild Bill says, hello, Cassius King. What's up, Mr. Mayor? Mr. Mayor. Nomadic Brett says, I'm in Neenah, Wisconsin at the moment. All right. I've been there before. That sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. Let's see. Wes Parsons says, what's up, Cash? Very rare for me to catch a live stream, but never miss a replay from you or DIY. Listen to them at work. Helps the miles go by faster. I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to make the live shows more like a vlog, but not a vlog, but like a podcast. Try not to put too much visuals in there. That way guys can just listen to it as they go down the road. I try to read everybody's comments. That way, no one gets left out. So, yeah, that's what we got going on here. Nomadic Brit says, Mudflap sounds very competitive. Yeah, I enjoy Mudflap. Like I say, that Road Ranger, it's a very nice Road Ranger. You get shower credits, so I can stop at any Road Ranger and get showers. I've actually been digging the Road Ranger here lately. They got a new app. It kind of reminds me of the Loves app, you can check your showers and everything on there. It's pretty slick for a smaller truck stop chain. I enjoy it. Let's see here. Captain Cleaner Winter says y'all running so hard it will take Imodium to stop you. Yeah, I got to get back in the swing of things, just riding yesterday. I did 600 miles yesterday. I was so sore. Given I went through Chicago, and those roads in Chicago beat you to death. So I was feeling it. Like lower back was kind of feeling it. I took a Tylenol. I was fine, but yeah. Let's see. Trucker Beta Bailey says, once I get empty, I will find me a place to put my trailer and then go to dinner at Marcus Lobster and Steakhouse. That sounds fancy. That sounds fancy. Good luck with that, man. I wish you the best. I'm mad jealous right now. I'm mad jealous. I kind of had to rush to leave out, so I didn't stock the truck with food like I normally would. I kind of did a little quick once around Target. I grabbed some soup. I grabbed some cheese and some hard-boiled eggs and some tuna. And I was gone. So, a little jealous of the Lobster and Steakhouse right now. But, hey, enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can, man. You're making good money. You're working hard. Why not go get a steak? Nomadic Bread says, want to stay in chemicals, just wondering whether own authority with tanker is viable. Yeah, I wonder about these. What's that one company that does tanker? They had the guy on the bridge in Minnesota that almost ran through the crowd of people, and then they drug him out of the truck and stole all his stuff and said he was the problem. Yeah, there's a couple of tanker companies out there that are owner-operator. Keen Advantage, I think is what they're called. Keen Advantage Group, KAG. They do liquid chemicals. So, I don't know. You might do better at a place like that. Who knows? I got to be honest with you, though. Like, watching your videos about Schneider, it seems like pretty easy work for and making damn good money, because like a lot of people don't realize it, man, that them expenses, that's a deal breaker at some places, but like with Schneider there's no expenses. So you know what I mean? Like, I wish my insurance and everything was $120 a week. Oh my God, do I ever wish that. Hell, I can't insure my truck for that kind of money, much less everything. Kelly Pedersen, evening. evening, Answer Man. What's up? What's up, Kelly? Sterling says, I seen a local ad this morning for a 20-year-old Peterbilt with a flatbed for $285,000. Oh man, I don't get it. Um, I know rates are good right now. Let's talk about that for a minute. Rates are good right now, but if you're buying equipment at these prices, and I'm not telling you not to, or I'm not telling you to do it, because when I bought my truck at in February of 2020, at the beginning of not this year, last year, there was a lot of people saying that not a good time to buy a truck. 2019 was not a good year for reefer freight. 2019 wasn't a good year for any freight, but it really wasn't. Like, reefer really took a hit in 2019. So, you know, rolling around, coming back around, I was leasing a truck, and it was expensive, and I didn't really like it, and I bounced on it. I paid off. There was a penalty to get out of the lease, and it wasn't leased through a carrier; it was a third-party lease. I just didn't like the truck. I didn't like the lease payment. I did it for a couple months to get the bank account back right, and then I went and bought this truck. And a lot of people were saying, "Hey, it's not a good time to buy a truck," but you know, I got the truck super cheap, and then rates went up. So, I think there's a higher likelihood to me. It's probably like 60-40 that now is not a good time. But I have no crystal ball. Like I say, you could buy one of these $100,000, used trucks right now, and next year it could be worth $200,000. You know, like this truck here, I could sell this truck for more than I gave for it, and I have put like 215,000 miles on this truck, maybe more than that now. I don't know. Last time I checked it, yeah, it's probably like 220 now, and it's still worth more than I paid for it. Now, you won't do that in trucking very often. That's you're buying a depreciating asset here. But $285,000 for a 20-year-old Peterbilt, a flatbed, um, whew, that's going to be rough. It's going to be rough because if rates drop at all, you're left holding the bag. That $3,000, $4,000 a month payment you got, it ain't going down because freight rates go down. I don't know. Like, I'll be honest with you. I don't think being a company driver is such a bad thing right now with the way some of these companies are paying. You go back and look at the last Craigslist job search video. There's a flatbed company offering, like, what was it, like $90,000 a year for a 5-day or 6-day work week. You leave out on Sunday afternoon, you're back on Friday. I mean, that's $100,000 a year almost for 5 days work week. FedEx, look at some of these FedEx contractors, making great money, 100,000 a year and home every night. I mean, I got to be honest with you. You know what I mean? Like, if freight rates were to really really flop, but the economy stayed hot, I may have to adjust my thinking. I'm not married to any idea as far as trucking goes. I'm here to make the most amount of money in the short amount of time, and I try to keep myself in a position where I'm flexible enough where I can do that. But yeah, that's crazy prices, man. That is crazy. Nomadic Brett Sterling, that's insane. Yeah, it is. Hey, there's Kelly's link. Everybody click these links and check out these channels. Give them a chance. Watch one of their videos. If you like it, hang around, subscribe. If you don't, it wasn't for you. Just move on to the next one, That's how I want people to look at my channel. I don't, if you haven't subscribed, watch a video. If you like it, check it out. Hang out with it. But I'd rather have people subscribe to me that want to be here, not just because they heard me say it and then they subscribe. Nomadic Bria says, I'm contracted to Schneider, but I am all for the smaller operations like Cash and DIY as they make the world go around. Yeah, there's, we need all of it. A lot of people rag on mega carriers, a lot of people rag on brokers, but you could tweak the system a little bit, but you we need it all. Like, we need it all in trucking. We need the big carriers, we need the small carriers. Big Dog Trucker 68 says fuel $4.79 in California. Whoa. Whoa. 4.79. Jeez Louise. I thought I was paying a lot at $3. Nevada Trucking and Trails diesel fund. Nice. Says, sorry I'm late. My Cummins broke down. What have I missed? Oh, man. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I still haven't watched that video where his trucks broke down. I got like 50 videos in my watch later, man. I've got to get caught up. Happiness by Sharing Experiences. Would you buy a 2016 Coronado glider kit, Detroit 60 series, 630,000 miles for $70,000? A couple questions about that. Does it have an APU or at least a bunk heater? Because 630,000 miles on a 60 series is kind of getting up there. You can take them to 100, but if somebody's been idling that truck a lot and running it hard, going 75 up the mountains, 630 is getting a little high on the mileage for me. For a truck you don't know. Like, now, if it's your truck and you've owned it since it had 100,000 miles on it, you know what's been done to it. But a used truck with 630, be a little wary. And $70,000 is a lot for a truck of that age. But it's got a lot of benefits going for it, man. It's a glider kit. Those things are holding value like crazy right now. You know what? If it's got an APU on it, I probably would buy it at that price. I probably would. If it doesn't have an APU, I'd try to talk them down $6,000 or $7,000 and go put an APU on it. But that's expensive, but that's the world we live in right now. Yeah. I just got done saying, I wouldn't buy equipment right now because it's too expensive. But honestly, that doesn't seem like too bad of a deal. Trucker Beta Bailey says, I have to stay up here on the East Coast till the 13th to pick up the next show. Oh, okay. So, yeah, you got to bounce around in that area. Hey, you make a lot of money while you're waiting. Captain Cleaner Wiener says, bridges around Little Rock killing me. Yeah, Little Rock bridge connections are ridiculous. I always say, if they elect me president, the very first thing we're going to do, or at least transportation secretary, you know what I mean? Like, if they would let me fill Buttigieg's position, if they would let me step in and fill that role of Buttigieg, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Got to thinking about filling up Buttigieg's role. That's the first order of business. If I become president or transportation secretary, I'd get NASA. I'd get the best minds in the world. I'd go to Russia's NASA. I would get those guys, and I would say, why can't we connect a bridge to the road? Why can't it be smooth when I go from road to bridge? Why does it have to be a 4-inch difference either way? Seems like something we could figure out. Let's stop spending money on sending people to space, and let's figure out bridges. That's my rant for the day. Kelly Patterson says, buying equipment right now is like buying into the stock market when it's high and then panic selling when it's low. Yeah, if you buy it now, you got to ride it out. You're just going to have to hope to God you have the fortitude and the money to ride a bad market. Because like when I bought this truck, I set it up in a situation where if the economy was stayed where it was, I'd have been okay. I'm profitable at I'll be honest with you. I'm profitable at a pretty low rate. Probably $1.40 I can make money. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about make a living. I'm not talking about I'm making a penny a mile. I mean, my cost to move this truck is less than $1. even with high fuel prices. Now I probably need to tweak that this next quarter because of the $8,000 in repairs and the low mileage. Obviously, rate per mile to move the truck's going to go up, but um, yeah. Ooh, come on, phone. There it goes. Let's see. I gotta work through this. I gotta work through it. I'm getting behind again. Um, DIY semi. My brother says Nevada Cummins don't break down. Oh, but they do. Oh, but they do. You just got to get your overhead set on them and use Shell Rotella fuel or Shell Rotella oil. Yeah. I'm trying to get a sponsorship if you guys didn't catch on to what I'm doing here. Love me some Shell Rotella. If anybody's listening out there, geez Louise, email in the description, hit me up. Love a sponsor. Need some sponsors. Nomadic Bear says happiness by sharing experiences. That is a very competitive price, especially for a glider. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I would like to see it with an APU, but if it doesn't, I might try to talk them down a little bit. Good luck getting them to go down on it, though. Be realistic, You're probably not going to walk in there with 50 grand cash and throw it on the desk, and they're going to be like, it looks like you're about 20 grand shy there, cowboy. Nomadic Bear says, DIY, have you been set on that Florida beach with just trucking? Yeah, I heard they put on their speedos and went down to the beach and hung out together, put some oil on each other. That's what I heard. I mean, I'm just saying. Nomadic Bear says rates will normalize. Yeah, I think we're in the new normal here. I think this is the new normal. You can't have inflation like we have and rates and prices of everything not go up. Like this time last year, let's say there was $5 in the market. This year there's $6. You're talking 20% increase in money supply, and inflation only went up 6%. I think there's where's the other 14% of inflation? I think it's yet to come. I do. I think they're just barely putting it in there. That way we don't freak out. But yeah. Sterling says time costs money, but you can't buy time. Exactly. Let me tell you, I worked this out in my head one day. Time is the only representation of value. Anything else on this earth can be found or made. Time is the only representation of value. Money is worthless when it comes to time, because, like you say, you can't buy more time. Wilbon in the house says, "What's up, Cash is King and fans? Good evening, y'all. Keep on trucking, truckers. Yeah, thank you for stopping by, Mr. Wilbon. Hey, there's the man, Scottish Trucker Tommy. I'd like to say real quick, if you guys don't watch Scottish Trucker Tommy, go check it out. He's doing a series of videos right now about to give you insight on are you ready to be an owner operator or a fleet owner or a carrier? It is a very good video, and this is a guy that has built a fleet, so he knows the trials and tribulations of trucks. Because I always say it like this: if you've got one truck, you're getting 1 year of experience every year. If you've got 6 trucks, you're getting 6 years of experience every year. So, because you're having to deal with all the problems of all the trucks. So you're learning just at a rapid pace. So, there's a fleet owner that's in here. If you guys got questions about things, ask it. Go check out Scottish Trucker Tommy. He says, saw some Freightliner Cascadias yesterday, 133,000 for a 2019. 500,000 miles. We were paying 25% of load to the drivers. They are loving life. Wow. Yeah. I've been seeing some of these Freightliners like that, man. It's unbelievable. Like $133,000. I mean, that's what that truck costs brand new. But when you can't buy them, you can't buy them. You got to pay what they want. Nomadic Brett, Scottish Trucker Tommy. Yeah, you guys are on point there. Everybody check each other out. Captain Cleaner Wiener says, do a Craigslist video on Birmingham. Thank you for that. I will do that. I was actually thinking today, where's my next city going to be? I can't remember if I've done a Birmingham in the past, but yeah, I need to do another one. And let's see. And we're talking about Birmingham, Alabama, correct? Birmingham, Alabama. Everybody, give me a thumbs up in the an emoji there if you want to see a Birmingham. That way, I know if that's a good one. Yeah, Birmingham would be a good one. That's like a good central, trucking area. Kelly Patterson says, well, one advantage to working for the mega carriers is that you get their discount buying power. Yeah, that's very true. I got to tell you, though, owner-operators have got a lot of good, assets they can use these days. On, like, I get my stuff done through a mega carrier. Like, I'm tied into a mega carrier personally. I get my tires through the mega carrier. I get my oil changes through the mega carrier. You can use a lot of new things you can do these days. Swift is doing that now too. They're offering truck services through their fleet discounts, and you don't have to even be associated with them in any way. Rookie Driver says, I got $20,000 saved for a down payment on a new truck. I'm looking at my options with some dealerships. Yeah, at these new prices. Somebody was telling me, I think it was DIY, was telling me he saw an ad for a 2022 Volvo 860. The big Volvo, 2022 brand new for $220,000 for a new Volvo. So, it's craziness. Gus in the house. What's up, Gus? Says, what's up, Cash? How's the Cascadia running like a top, boy? I'm so glad to be back in it. It's running good. It's doing good. I'm happy. Kelly Patterson says, that link I posted goes to the sausage chili dog. All right. There you go. If you guys want to know how to make sausage chili dogs, Kelly's got a recipe over there. Check it out. 2for1 says, hey, Cash, what's the deal with cloud trucking? Are they doing something new and disruptive, or is it just marketing? Oh, that sounds familiar, but I'd have to look that up. Captain Cleaner Wiener says FedEx, I think it's FedEx. FedEx drivers in Alabama dumping 500 packages in 2 ravines. Nice. Nice. Oh, that's a PR nightmare this time of year, man. Can you imagine if you're like the FedEx contractor that has to deal with that? Oh, my God. Little Guy's Booster Seat says, rookie, good luck. If I were you, I'd ride a 6-figure company job until prices drop. Yeah, that's me. If I was new in the game right now, I'd get me 6 months of experience, and I'd either go to a FedEx contractor. TLI's got some good paying freight right now. Check out that Craigslist job search for Cincinnati. There's JAT Express. They pay by the hour, OTR by the hour. They say it's like $90-something thousand a year they're paying. I don't know. There's some crazy company money out there. But yeah, I think buying equipment, overpriced equipment right now is dangerous. Now, like that glider kit, that's a pretty fair price for that glider kit. Scottish Truck Terminal says, I agree. 600,000 miles on a 60 series is like hiring a guy who is 70 years old. Yeah, it depends on how that truck's been treated. Like if somebody's give a 60 series a hard time, man, you may be looking at a rebuild, in your near future. But if it's a truck you're buying to keep for like a really long time, maybe you could get 100, 200,000 miles out of it and then have it rebuilt. Hopefully the previous owner, you can talk to them. You can talk to them about oil consumption. That's the big thing with the Series 60s, the oil consumption. Jackknife TV says, 3 months ago I bought a 07 International 9400 with 630,000 miles on it for 25. Put 5 down, and the payment is $88.40 a month payment. That's a reasonable payment on a semi truck. That is a reasonable payment. I like an '07 International 9400. Used to have one of those. I called her Dirty Gertie because I never washed that truck one time. I had that truck for 2 years and never washed it. I called her Dirty Gertie. Um, Fake Trucking says hit that like button. Yes, if you've got some new people in here, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Captain Cleaner Wiener says, did we ever get an update on Purina and Bulldog Face? Oh my God. Oh my God. I got her number for Roger Moore. I think Roger Moore wanted her number. So I got her number for Roger Moore. But yeah, no, I finally got out of there. I was there for 12 hours. 12 hours I was there to load freaking kitty litter. If you guys get a load for Purina, Bloomfield, Missouri, bring some food with you. Pack a lunch. I was in my loaner truck. I wasn't in my truck. I was in a loaner truck. I didn't bring any food. I mean, I had a bag of beef jerky. I literally, but it is what it is. It ain't like I'm hurting to miss a meal, like, hell, I probably got 50 pounds of rations on my belly right now, so. Lewis in the house says, hey, Cash, hope all is well. I've been researching companies to start off and found Roll Trucking. Any info on this company or any around Central Florida? Thanks. Not right off bat. I've never heard of this Roll. Is that Rail? Are you talking about how do they spell that? ROEHL? Roll. I've heard some bad things out of them. I used to recommend Rail Transport, but I don't anymore. I just heard too many horror stories. After I recommended them, everybody wrote me and they were like, hey, they used to be a decent company, but it ain't like that no more. So, I don't know. I hear a lot of people that go to Schneider say they like the training. I had a buddy of mine go to Prime. He said the training was absolutely horrible at Prime. He said there's basically no training at all. He had the worst trainer ever. So they got him a new trainer. That guy, same thing, said it was more about running team miles. It was about, they were putting them in the truck with lease operators, and those people were just worried about making money. So then he quit all that and he went to Schneider, and he said, Schneider's not the greatest company in the world, but he said he did feel like he got good training there. And I'll be honest with you, when you're starting out, most of these big companies, the pay's not going to be good. The treatment's not going to be good. You mean nothing to them. Let's face it. They bring in 100 guys a week. You're nothing to them until you get your own truck, and then you can go make some money. So, like when I started out, I got treated horrible. I didn't make any money. You put in your time and you find a better company. But, that's my thing. Nomadic Brit says Cash has a very sarcastic tone when he needs to. Yeah, I got it. Adco says heavy hitters in here tonight. Yeah, this is the A team. Freaking A team's in here tonight. Gus says I always wondered the same thing, why engineers can't get a bridge deck to line up with the pavement. It's absurd. There's that one on I-90, I think it is, at the Indiana-Illinois state line. You hit that thing, and I literally can touch the windshield with my forehead when I hit that thing. It is absurd. Nomadic Barista says, Speedos, Cash, that's so weird. Hey, that's what I heard. I seen it on their Facebook page that they were laying on the beach in a spoon position in Speedos. Nevada Trucking and Trails, hey, that's the real one right there. It says, I understand someone was using my name, not me. Yeah, we get it. I don't think they were being too mean about it. If they were talking smack, I'd kick them out. Like, that's one thing. That's another thing with the chat, with the live shows. Like, if you want to, like, I don't know, if you want to like critique or talk smack to me a little bit, I'll put up with it. We can play the game. But the other people in here, like, they're my guest, and I don't let people talk crap about them. Little Guy's booster seat says Shell Rotella T6 is the shiznit. I use it in my ISX and 3.5 EcoBoost. Yeah, I love Shell Rotella. If the people at Shell Rotella is listening. Scottish Turkey Tommy says inflation in trucking is 100%. Trucks are doubled, fuel is doubled, and rates are doubled. If I could count, maybe I am making double. Haha. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. He says, you are too kind, but thank you for the nice words. Yeah, hey, I appreciate the channel there, Scottish Turkey Tommy. I know it's a pain. It's got to be a lot of extra work for you because you're running a fleet. You know, like I'm running one truck, so being on YouTube's not that big a deal for me. But running a fleet and a YouTube channel, a lot of work. A lot of work. Nevada Trucking and Trail says using Shell T4, changing it every 20,000 miles. All right. That's what I do mine at, every 20. Matter of fact, I got to look and see how far I got. I've been out of this truck so long, I can't remember when the last time I had an oil change was. Yeah, that's what he's using. The last two oil changes I did with the Love's fuel, that Love's brand. The guy at Love's told me that's distributed by Shell, so he said it meets the same requirements as T5. So I tried it. I don't know. It was like $40 less. Seems like it's working fine. But if the people at Shell Rotella want to hit me up in the email, you know what I'm saying? Like, I take it. T4 Shield meets Cummins requirements. There you go. Shannon Thomas Trucking channel member says, hey, did anyone take advantage of that 40% off at Fuel Ox Black Friday weekend? I bought everything I needed, saved $400. No, I did not take advantage of that. I totally spaced on that. Damn, I should have been in there loading up. Let's see. Nomadic Bear says, Little Guy's Booster Seat. I love those troll names. Yeah. Oh, is that a troll name? Little Guy's Booster Seat. Little guy. I don't know. Kind of sounds familiar, but is that the one that works for BOC now? I can't remember. Lewis says, how long will rates stay this high? Oh, no one can tell you that. No one can tell you that. With equipment prices where they're at and fuel prices where they're at, they're going to have to stay high, or a lot of people going to go out of business. Little Guy's Booster Seat says, Shannon, yeah, I went directly to their warehouse in Jersey. I even got a factory tour, walked out with a year's supply of Fuel Ox for $600. Man, I missed that one. I bet I got an email in my spam folder that I'm regretting not seeing. Caleb Anderson says, I feel sorry for the safety managers at companies like Swift, Warner, and Western Express. It's got to be a good paying job. I mean, who would do that, like, for low money? Echo says, hey, careful talking about us old people. Little Guy's Booster Seat says, easy to troll weak YouTubers. Okay. Rashid in the house says, good evening, Nevada. What? Nevada and Insignating LLC. Little Guy's Booster Seat, what's up? Let's see. Kelly Patterson says, that's part of why I carry a lot of food in my truck for long waits like that. Also been known to give away food to other truckers. Yeah, you know, I mean, I wasn't starving out there at the kitty litter place, but it is nice to have some food in the truck. Especially like today, you know, like there's a couple truck stops up the road, but who knows if there's a spot there by the time I get there, you know? So I like being able to take, you know, a spot at, you know, wherever I need to. Like a service plaza, you know, or whatever. Let's see. Tommy says, I have hired 4 guys that went through Swift schools. All were trained, to be honest. Well trained. Yeah, you know, and I think a lot of that, too, is the person themselves, you know, like, where I went to truck driving school, you know, there were guys there that were just there goofing off and everything. I mean, I was broke as a joke when I showed up at truck driving school. Like, I showed up at the little dorm, and I had like $20 in my pocket. Like, I literally went across the street to the grocery store and bought a pack of hot dogs and a pack of hot dog buns. And that was my week. I mean, like, I was broke when I showed up to truck driving school. So, yeah. You know, take it serious. You know, that's a big part of it. Because I did. Like, I knew I couldn't fail. I knew I didn't have the money to, you know, I mean, I had the money to go back home and, you know, do whatever, but like, I didn't have a lot of money to be goofing off. You know, if I failed it and had to do it again, you know, it was like $3,500 a go. So I knew I had to make it serious. So yeah, I think if you go to, you know, I think you know, be honest with yourself and work hard. And, I think most of these mega carriers train you decent, you know, Nomadic Brit says, little guy booster seat. Cash is really good. Straight shooter. Don't give him any hassle. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. Little guy's booster seat says, yeah, I got a man crush with Cash and DIY. Nice. Kelly Patterson says, I started off with Swift, but I got lucky and had a good trainer. And it was during winter times. So I got some ice training. See, there you go. And that was probably a lot of what you made of it, too. You know, I'm very, very thankful. When I started at USA Truck, I got the trainer that was meant for me. We got along really well. You know, I gave him a lot of respect. He gave me a lot of respect. You know, we got along well. And, you know, I soaked up everything he had to say. Guy'd been driving like 40 years. You know, he was basically at USA Truck to get the insurance. And I was like, you know, hey, I can't hate on that. So, worked out super for me. I hope everybody else has a great experience like that. I really do. Echo says, where do you guys buy Shell Rotella? You can get it at most truck stops. Walmart's got it pretty cheap. Just depends. Just depends. Somebody Brad says, Scott Strick, Tommy, how do you find solid staff? I find personal different here compared to the UK. Yeah, you know, that's a good question. Elmer L's in the house. Man, I'm sorry. I'm horrible with names. Don't take offense to it. Are you into crypto? Yeah, I got a little crypto. I got me a little crypto. I wish I had a lot more of it. It just comes down to a percentage of the money I invest, and you know, I'm not gonna change. Like, I try to take emotion out of investing, which, you know, kind of a good idea in my opinion, because when I first started, you know, investing, I was knee jerk, and, you know, whatever CNBC told me to do, I would do it, and, you know, I was just losing money. So I've got it now where it's like, basically my investing strategy is it's clockwork. You know, it's like a Swiss clock. I do X amount of percentage this, X amount of percentage that, this, the other, and I go with it. You know, there's no thinking in it. It's all, you know, strategy already been thought out. So a little bit of it goes to crypto. I'd like to have a lot more. I wish I would have started investing into crypto sooner than I did, but probably at the same percentage of what I do now. Let's see. Echo says hang on, it jumped on me. There should be plenty of good people that know how to work living in Idaho. Yeah, that's for sure. That's got to be a tough environment to drive truck all the time. I've drove truck through there a few times, and man, it was like, you know, the end of March, you know, the end of winter, and it was rough. Not getting to truck much these days. Full time caring for my disabled little girl at the minute, loving it and trucking, but miss staring out the window. Yeah. You know, prayers for your little girl being disabled, man. I hate to hear that. But yeah, no doubt. Like, I like trucking when I'm doing it, but man, I'd much rather be with family. I just be, you know, no doubt about it. Let's see, 2 for 1 says bridge services alignment is probably due to schematic expansion joints and different materials expanding at different rates with temperatures. Shouldn't send you airborne though. Yeah. We need to come up with some new materials, you know, and I see what you're saying. You know, the bridge has to move or, you know, it'll collapse. You know, look at the I-35 bridge in Minnesota like a decade ago. The expansion joints rusted together and the whole down bridge fell in the river. But yeah, we need a more flexible way to get on and off the bridge. It's craziness. Let's see. Grade 8 transportation in the house. Good evening, Cash. Spent 3 hours in the emergency room. Diagnosed was COVID. Sorry, I almost said it. Oh, don't say it. Started on Sunday. Been driving the truck every day. Wow. Hopefully it don't get you too bad. Let's see. Echo says, I try to remember what fuel locks I need when I was shopping the other day, so need to watch DIY again. Yeah. You know, I'm buying blended diesel right now at like, we're relatively warm these days. So I just been putting the regular fuel ox in right now. Now I got the anti-gel with the catalyst. I think it's called Cold Charge. Maybe that's not right. I don't know. I can't ever remember. But I get the anti-gel with the catalyst in it, and then I stop using the regular. Um, Nomadic Brit says Agco. I buy Shell T4 at Walmart, $13 a gallon because I do my own oil changes. Awesome. That's cool doing your own oil changes. I really don't have a place to do it. I guess I could do it at our yard, but maybe I need to look into that. Cattle Holland says if a new driver can get through a good 2-3 years and keep his nose clean, sky's the limit in trucking after that. Yeah, the way it looks anymore, you get through the first year. Most good companies now are like 1 year, 2 year at the most. A lot of FedEx contractors and that company TLI I always talk about out of Little Rock. They're 6 months now. You do 6 months at a mega carrier, you can go to TLI and get a 20-cent raise, or a FedEx contractor get a 20-cent per mile raise right off the bat. So, interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Little Guy Booster CSADCO, call them directly and tell them DIY sent you. Yes, exactly. Ask for JD. Yeah, tell them DIY sent you. That's good stuff. Always like helping out other people, like when you can. Don't cost you nothing. Let's see. Agco, every time I go to Walmart, it's gone. Yeah, oil is in a shortage right now a little bit. So yeah, you got to be careful of that. I got a guy going backwards through a rest area right here right now. Man, I was gonna flip it around, but went and did a U-turn and came backwards through the rest area. Hey, Chihuahua. Let's see. Echo says, okay, LG. Yeah, let them know. Caleb Hatter says, crypto the super dog. I was assuming they meant cryptocurrency. Nomadic Brit says, oh, he's going to U-turn and park in front of me. That's what he's doing. He could have just pulled up and backed in. What in the world is this guy doing? Like, literally, he did a U-turn, 2 U-turns for no reason. You got to watch him when he backs up in front of me. Yeah. Let me keep the old hand on the air horn just in case he decides to back into me real quick. Let's see. Anko, I use about 4 Walmarts because, yes, the delivery is a problem. Yeah. I was in Pilot the other day, and, man, there was, like, no oil in the Pilot. That's when I had that oil leak, and I was trying to grab a couple gallons of oil, make sure I kept oil in the truck, and, yeah. Nomadic Rick calls Grease. 2 for 1 says, check out the Tacoma Narrows Bridge failure. Yeah, I love that video. That is horrific. That was caused by Sonic yeah, my illiteracy's got me. Yeah, we'll take your word for it. All right, that guy left me room to get out in the morning. I like this guy. He's all right. I see what he's doing. I mean, he wanted a spot where he wouldn't get blocked in the morning. That's the same thing I did. I left myself like 15 feet behind me so I can back up if I need to and go out. Let's see. Kelly says GP Transco is 12 months minimum experience. There you go. I wonder if they're willing to go less than that, because I know they're trying to grow right now. So, but yeah, if anybody interested in GP Transco, go check out Kelly's channel and shoot him a message. Might be able to help each other out. Billy Wilson in the house. What's up, Billy? Says, hey, Cash, watching from Scotland. Keep up the good work. Wow, thank you very much. I love being international. Agco says, Cash is PTSD from trainees parking. Yeah, I do. All these people getting hit these days, man. I'm very weary. Like, I parked here for a reason because I got grass on that side. So at least no one can hit me from that side. You know what I mean? Chili Dog says, hey, Cash. Sterling says, I'd still hit the air horn to assert dominance. um, Sterling's a funny guy, man. I appreciate you, Sterling. Everybody go check out Sterling's channel. He's a funny guy. Um, you know, it's trucking, it's comedy, it's life. I enjoy that channel. Everybody go check it out. But my throat's getting a little sore. I'm getting a little hungry. I think I'm going to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. Maybe some hard-boiled eggs and tuna fish, and you know, crack the windows before I go to bed. You know, I don't want to suffocate in here. um, but yeah, everybody, thanks for coming in. Hit that like button on the way out. If you're not a subscriber, think about subscribing. Chili Dog says, Chili Dog Cash. Yeah, Kelly's got a video where he just made chili dogs. Check that out. They looked awesome. Scottish Shirt Tommy says, good to catch up, brother. Yeah, I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Tommy. You're a good guy. Everybody check him out as well. And you guys drop links in the comments or wherever if you want to, if you've got a channel so people come check you out. Have a good day. Take care of each other. Try not to get up too early like I will.